What is a normal amount of money to spend on an advent calendar?
Ooh, good question. I have a funny story about advent calendars as well. I want to say no more than £5.
No more than £5. Yeah. Okay. What if I told you there's an advent calendar out there worth £25,000?
Yeah, unsurprising. But you said what's the average amount?
Yeah. I say,
That's not
what should we
surprising.
expect? No, I'm not saying
Yeah, yeah,
average. I'm
yeah.
saying, what do you
Go
expect
on.
is a reasonable amount? Yeah.
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 But in the same way, you have people who charge that dude, that guy, Mr. Salt Bay, for his food, extraordinary
Salt
amounts,
Bay. You know, he's
right?
pissed off now. Yeah. He closed down his restaurant and left.
Left London, yeah. He's like, not people aren't paying enough. He's come back to
The
the
amount of money he
Middle
must have
East.
cleaned up on. Oh my God.
So yeah, okay, 25 grand. Unsurprising given the world that we live in.
Do you know what's in the 25 grand advent calendar?
Do tell me.
It's a
COVID
jewelry
vaccine?
advent calendar.
Jewelry.
Because of
Jewelry.
COVID. Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
jewelry. It's a jewelry advent calendar.
Any particular brand?
It's called Ingle and Rhodes. I've never heard of it.
So the
It's
jewelry
worth
is that brand
twenty-eight
is
thousand pounds, but you can price it at 20, but you buy it for £25,000. So really, you're
discount.
investing money and you're
Oh
getting
yeah.
money out of it.
Yeah,
So
three
if you
grand.
think about it that
Flip it.
way, it's
Flip
worth
it.
it.
It's a flip.
Flip it on its head, yeah.
Okay. Have you got
Insane.
a
Within it, you get
yeah,
fine jewelry, necklaces, earrings, cufflinks,
oh,
and apparently the value of each thing gets bigger and bigger towards Christmas Day. And apparently the piece de resistance, which is what written in this article, comes
right.
Christmas morning unpack, and it shows a beautiful engagement ring with a sapphire oval that is worth £4,495.
Which, if you look at it in isolation, so when you're proposing, as a gentleman, you may spend that much on a ring, so that's not unreasonable.
Yeah,
That
but what
one
about
bit
the
in
other shit you bought
isolation.
around it?
Yeah. I mean, that's like a super expensive proposal, really, isn't it? It's like building up the 25 days of Christmas. There's a song, isn't it? The 12 days of Christmas and what I gave to you, partridge and pear tree and all that. Forget that.
Yeah.
Now they're saying, "Kinna jewelry matin nu dena."
Give me all the sauna. Let's go.
Oh my God. That's, and there are people who will buy it. I mean, I don't know what the figures are, how many are sold, and that kind of
I
thing.
don't know, man. I just saw it and I just thought this is way too much because I was talking to people at work and they were saying they've bought advent calendars worth like 90, 100 quid. And I was thinking that's a bit excessive, but within that
Really?
comes like, yeah, within that comes like makeup stuff though. And I'm
Okay,
thinking, hang on, how
maybe
do you
maybe I'm
get,
too old, man.
yeah,
What is the
like makeup stuff comes within
no
it.
no?
And
But
then I spoke to, gone.
calendar, open the little box, chocolate. That's it.
Yeah, I thought that as well. I'm
That's
pretty
it.
sure chocolate comes in it. Actually, you
Okay.
know what? I wouldn't be surprised if chocolate doesn't come in it. Right?
Mm,
It's crazy, man. But 80
mm,
to 90 pounds on like about like a makeup thing or something that you can get with it.
mm,
There's other stuff by like Dior that can be worth about £400,
mm,
and you get different types of fragrance, makeup, etc., and skincare. So
mm.
£400. See, now that I told you the 25,000 one, told you £400. The £400 one sounds reasonable now, isn't it? Sounds like, oh,
Basically,
that's not too bad at all.
basically marketing, man. McDonald's 99p saver menu.
Mate,
Yeah. See, when you
99p
see
saving
that,
menu. You know what?
when
I
you
want to
see
try that
that,
one time. I'll try it.
you've never had it.
I've never had it. What's it like? Is it unfilling?
You see, you're such a bougie little guy.
No, I haven't been to Mackey's
You
in a
are
very long
not
time.
frugal at all, man,
I haven't
Mister.
been to
Yeah.
Mackey's in a very long time.
Okay. Yeah, it's very good. Does the job. I think that's all needs to be
But
said.
does it fill me up, Karen? You know my appetite. Does it fill me up?
Okay, so put it this way. So, all right, if you went to McDonald's, what would you normally get?
I would
Burger-wise?
normally get a burger
Okay.
meal. I would normally
So
get some
okay,
nuggets,
okay.
and I would get some a cheeseburger after as well.
It's quite a bit. Okay. And what would the average spend be on that?
I don't know. I haven't been in a very long time. I can tell
It's
you.
more. It's more than £10. I think you can close
Probably about a
£15
tenner,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, probably more. You get well. Yeah, Charlie. Okay, let's say it's £10, right?
5 nuggets,
Let's
FYI, not fucking 20, but five. Or chicken selects. That'll do.
let's say your burger is a McChicken sandwich or the Chicken Legend, right?
Yeah.
You could get if you wanted, you could get 10 chicken mayo burgers, 99p each.
Ooh, shit.
And there's
Okay.
there's no way you're gonna eat that many. Like it's just you won't need that many. Even for you, maybe three, four, and you're good. And you're spending like peanuts.
It's just a burger. There's no chips or anything. It's just a burger.
Yeah,
Mm.
reasonable. But their marketing is very clever, isn't it? Make sure you have something that appeals for the person that wants to spend £10 like Indy, and then the person that wants to spend £1 like me will spend £1. Frugality, mate.
You just get a single burger and that's it. Are you happy with that?
Do you know what it is? The way I use McDonald's is I use it like filler food. So if I know that, okay, I'm in between meetings, physical meetings, so I got to move around. I need something that ties me over. Three normal options are, and I have this thing in my head. It's like for that type of food, it's not sit down. It needs to serve a purpose, fill me up a little bit until the main meal at some point. Is I never want to spend more than £5. That's the number in my head, right? So meal deal, something from Greg's or McDonald's, something just to the point, no faff, gets the job done. I.e., a little bit fuller, fine, done, move on. Wait, that's your top listeners today. That's your top money saving tip. Okay,
money saving expert, man. Current saving expert. Let's go. Website. Yeah. Someone's gonna set that up right now and charge you a bump for it. Yeah, buddy.
On that note, the best way to save money, you know what it is?
Go on.
Make more money. It sounds really obvious. No, but it sounds really obvious. But a lot of people will try and cut their expenses, which is important, but you'll never be at the rate at which you can increase your income. Focus on increasing your income. And then the bonus is when you cut down your expenses and look at what you actually really need. And then, like I've always said, that is the basis of frugality. Frugality is not about being cheap. It's about understanding what is and isn't important to you and focusing on that.
Yeah, but equally, you'll spend money on things that are expensive because you want to spend money on things that are expensive.
That's what I just said. That's what I just said. What's important. Yeah, exactly. You want to buy a Lakers top that's signed by Kobe Bryant, right? For, I don't know, let's say £100,000 charity auction, right?
Yeah.
You got the funds and you buy and it makes you happy. That's absolutely fine. What I'm saying is then the other shit that no one cares, well, you don't care about, don't spend stupid amounts of money on that. That's living frugally. Frugally is not being cheap. It's spending on things that you get value in, that you enjoy. Not doing it for the Joneses, not like buying, like XYZ because you think it'll impress. And this is what society expects of me. So, for example, as a doctor, it'd be like, oh, you should be driving a certain car, right? Expectation. You should be wearing certain clothes. These are our expectations.
Yeah.
But I don't care. I turn up with my Berghaus jacket. But then when you listen to when I speak and you listen to this, then you forget about what I'm wearing and all that kind of stuff. So people need to focus on that. Increase this value, and whatever else you do.
What's this value and this value for those that are listening?
This and this being, I don't know why I said two. Increase your mind, increase your value as a person, right? Mind and body. Become a critical thinker. Have opinions. Be engaging in the way you speak to people. And then the other things don't matter as much to people, man. They really, really don't matter. When I turn up and I see patients and, I'm not wearing a shirt and a tie. I'm there with a scrub top and blue chinos, my uniform every single day, 5 days a week. And I tell them I'm senior medical registrar and they listen and then, make them feel good. They don't care. They don't care what I'm wearing. It really doesn't matter. Do you get me? So Advent calendars. Anyway, coming back to that.
Advent calendars.
Tradition. I don't know how we got there. Tradition in our house is my mom will get Advent calendars for us. Just a thing mom does. And then it's so funny. So the other day I was like, Mom, I don't seem to have an Advent calendar. My sister had one, and I was like, oh, okay, a bit of favoritism going on here. I was like, Mom, where's mine? And she's like, oh yeah, I got it. It's just I forgot it in the boot. I was like, okay. And then I came home one day and I found it in my bedroom on the bedside. It's like it's a snowman one. So, Raymond Briggs is a snowman walking in the air. That theme. Really beautiful, big calendar. And the first one had already been opened. And I presume she indeed opened it. I was like, okay. So she didn't wait for me. She just opened it. It's a joint calendar this year. So I go to box number 2, expecting to find a chocolate. And I find a candle. And then I look at the back of the Advent calendar. I was like, oh, this has no chocolate in it. It's all candles. So I see Mom, and I'm like, Mom, like, she's like, well, you said you want to be healthy. You're going to the gym, you're doing all the bulking and stuff. She's like, and you like your smells. So no chocolate. So I was like, oh. So yeah. So
how unhappy were you on a scale of 1 to 10?
I think there was an initial level of shock, and then I've managed to procure and source other forms of chocolate.
In that moment, how upset were you? Give me a number. Give me a number. Come on, man. Be honest. Give me a number.
Minus 10, man. Broken,
Minus 10. Hang on. So that means that you were very, very happy.
How are you working this out?
I said on a scale of 1 to 10, how unhappy were you? You said minus 10.
No, it depends on how you're defining that. Are you saying 10's the most happiest, or
from 1 to 10? How happy were you?
Is 10 the most happy, or is 1 the most happy?
Yeah, it's 10's the most happy.
Yeah. So I've gone even below that. I'm saying minus 10. It's even lower than 1, man. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, that's true. Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. I
Maybe
don't
I
know how
said
your
that
brain
wrong.
works.
Sorry.
Either way,
Mine is
one,
10. I'll
one
take
on
that.
your
Fair
scale.
play.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you
Uh,
heard in the week as well. Who is it? Tony's
Go on.
Chocolate. Have you heard about them? They're like a fair trade chocolate brand.
Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I've had the chocolate. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
in
What
their
happened?
advent calendar, they missed a day out to basically highlight to people there's a problem with like chocolate and fair trade in the world and etc.
Oh, so
Problem is,
intentionally they
yeah,
missed it.
they did it
Right.
intentionally, and
Okay.
the problem was kids complained saying they felt cheated that there wasn't a chocolate on that day, so Tony's had to issue an apology.
Oh my God.
So they
They try
tried
and
to
do
do something
something.
to
They do
raise
something good.
awareness, and it
Yeah,
backfired
yeah.
so badly they had to apologize.
What is the world we live in, man?
Entitlement, man. It's like, wow,
Where is my chocolate?
I bought it. Where is it?
Yeah, I paid fair. Well, probably didn't pay. I don't know how much you pay for that calendar. But yeah, man, no more than a fiver. That's my general rule to a lot of things actually. How much is reasonable to spend on this? And then
Okay, how much was
I
that jumper
love
you're wearing?
this was 30% off. So reasonable.
Yeah, but how much was it?
It was 60 quid.
60 quid for a jumper.
Hmm.
Nah, fair enough. Okay. I'd say a
Okay.
Levi's jumper is about 30, 40. So yeah, that makes
Hmm.
sense.
Yeah, I mean, premium brand. It's going to serve me for at least 5 to 10 years minimum.
If you don't get any
Happy.
dial stains on it, it's pure white, man.
Which, like your NASA top, it's only going to be worn for very special occasions, like podcasts where
Yes, it
I'm not
has to be worn
near
on
anything.
very special occasions.
Which is why I have a second one, which is salmon pink, which is more for
Oh,
outdoor
salmon.
eating.
Hello, turning into
You
me,
may,
are we?
yeah, you may have seen it. We went to see Sokorjala on the weekend, comedian
Yeah.
or there. I look very hench in that picture. I will send it to you. I was very happy. The angles were just so on point. Um, side point, guys. If you want to see this
Darren's feeling
picture,
himself now.
just yeah, just give me a comment if you want to see that picture, and I will post it. I'll do side by side, so you get a bit of a perspective. I'm in a good mood today, although
Oh
the
man, this
go
whole
on,
little hack with the white jumper thing. Yeah,
go on, go on.
whenever you're gonna eat, don't wear it. Change clothes. If you're gonna
You
go
know,
out and wear something
What
white,
Paran
you
does.
change clothes. You don't
What does
fuck
Paran
around.
do? What does Paran do at medics courses?
What does he
He just
do?
takes it off. He just takes it off.
What? Just straight banana.
Yeah. Or when we're, when we're setting up the model arms and we have the fake blood and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, no. He can't risk it. If we're driving to a taster, he won't wear it. Like he'll wear something else, but he'll have it hung in the back on a hanger. Like he's very. Whereas I'm like living on the edge all the time, man. I wear it for
No,
everything.
I can't do it because I've tried to get stains out of white gupper and I've nearly cried. Honestly, it's actually broken me how I've had like white spots. Sorry, no, food stains on like a white t-shirt. It hurts me, man, to my core.
You
Can't be
speak to your
handling
dad.
it.
I'm sure your dad has a
No, I
DC
need to talk
Elias
to my
for it.
mum. My mum says get some Vanish, but the problem is though is that the
Vanish
Vanish
leaves its own white,
it still leaves a
yeah,
little like tinge
white
of
stain.
difference. I'm like, oh fuck, it doesn't work.
A
Yeah,
jar
man, it
maybe
hurts.
or no.
So when I'm at home, what I do is I just take everything off. I put on a quick banana instead and eat, and then I'll go back to my normal cuppa. Genuinely, I do that at lunchtimes.
If I ever had to make a video to you to torture you, I'd get that white NASA top and get that jar and just sit there on the video and just rub it into the top. Like this would be awesome. Just watch your reaction.
The harm, the physical harm, the look
The
on my
physical
face,
harm.
the
And then maybe
tears rolling
to your
down my
white
face.
trainers. Huh? Your white trainers as
White
well.
trainers, don't even touch him, man. Can't even.
I'm gonna get some special access from Sam.
You know what's mad? Yeah, I have about 11 or 12 trainers, and I only wear about 3 of them on loop because those are the most battered
what's that
ones.
teaching you? What's that teaching you?
Huh? It's teaching
What does
me
that
that I
tell
don't
you?
want to get my white ones dirty. That's what it's teaching me.
And therefore, you should just buy less and just wear
No,
less.
I'll keep them, but I need to get this spray called Crep Protect, which is like stops it from fucking up. So I'm gonna get the spray, and then I'll be happy to wear it.
You're living a life of fear, man. This isn't the way
I'm
to
not
live.
living a life of fear. I don't want my trainers getting wrecked.
I'm gonna get you some black Burkhouse trainers, right? Burkhouse, and you can wear them all the time, and nothing will happen, man.
No, I can't do it. Can't do it, Garen. Can't do it. I appreciate the offer though. I do appreciate it. Right,
have you got an advent calendar? Let's just tie that off.
No, I haven't. Sandra's got an advent calendar, a lint one.
Okay.
And mate, those lint chocolates.
Lint. Oh man, that must be.
Those. That's only like about 10, 15 quid, but good 10, 15 quid worth it. Lint chocolates are so good. So good.
You been to Switzerland?
Where?
Switzerland.
I have been, yeah.
Did you go to the lint store?
No. I only went to
Oh,
Geneva. That's it.
oh, Geneva's beautiful, but Lindt. I mean, they probably do have one there. It's all over Switzerland, but Lindt stores are heaven, man. And because Swiss chocolate, obviously in Switzerland, is in such abundance.
Mm.
When you go in there and you want to try like free samples, they're like,
Yeah.
have as
Yeah.
much as you want, as much as you want. Yeah, yeah. To the point where there was an evening, I think we were meant to go out for dinner to the restaurant. It's really good. It's just off Regent Street. I don't know if you've been. It's called Tibbetts. I don't know if you've ever
Okay.
been. You weigh your food and you pay what it weighs type system. It's really
Okay.
good. It's like a buffet system. It's mainly vegetarian food, but it's very, very good. Anyway, we were going to go there and we went to this chocolate place before to get some gifts. Had so much chocolate. No space for dinner, man. I just filled up on just eating chocolate. But yeah, that must be a really nice advent
I would have
calendar,
a
man.
better idea. I would have gone there after I'd had dinner as dessert.
You're a clever guy, clearly. I
Can't
don't take
help
my
it, man.
white tops off. Yeah, you can't help it. Yeah, very
Think
clever,
about
man.
it. To think about these things in depth.